Hey everybody, I am in the middle of doing pre-show commissions for Heroes Con. Started and finished an Omega Supreme, did a Micronauts sketch. I've got about 4 or 5 more to go before the show, and I still am putting things on the list, so if you want something, let me know. I was working on this one and made a little, you can't see it now because when I finished, I mean with the shading and the coloring and everything, it covered it up. But I made what I thought at the time was a little flub here, like the lines didn't make sense. And sometimes I found that when I do a commission, if I do that, it gets you out of that perfectionist mode, which I'm typically not in, but it's easy to kind of fall in that. Like you want to make this look really, really good. And so you actually kind of end up being stiff and not doing your best work because you can't really do your best work unless you're really kind of relaxed. Almost kind of like not caring, but not really not caring. I don't know if that makes sense, but I was trying to do everything like, oh, really, really nice, really precise, and I flubbed it, and I'm like, bah, whatever. And then I just started drawing, and then it flowed. So sometimes you just have to not care a little bit. So that's where I was with that this morning, and this. If you on Facebook and Instagram, I posted something about being in a funk last week, and took 4 days off, and just had to step back a little bit. When you start comparing every so often, and I think a lot of people do this. But I know I do. I start comparing myself to other people in my profession. I think why am I not at the skill level that they're at, and if you start pushing yourself, I think there's a danger of pushing yourself past the point of diminishing returns. So you just keep working and working and working, and what you need is rest. And then you start getting a little, frustrated and in a bit of a funk, a little down. And so I kind of stepping away from the drawing table, getting out of the studio makes a big difference. And that's just what you need to do sometimes. Instead of pushing through, you need to step back, I think, and just kind of reset. And like with the flub here, when you step back and say, I don't care, I'm just going to draw. I think just overall in the big picture of things, that helps a lot when you realize, I'm not, you're not going to be like the world's best artist. There's always something to learn. Letting that be that little, thing that goes, I'm just going to draw. I'm going to relax and draw and have fun, and it's okay. And I think with that attitude, you end up doing better work overall because you're relaxed and you're not as stressed. So it's not really not caring, like I said, but it's almost kind of like that, just a little bit. It's really kind of losing that perfectionist thing that really kills, just about everything, except rocket science. I hope the rocket science and doctors still try to be perfect, but in art and stuff, it's good to just push forward and do what you can and relax and don't worry about the rest. So that's where I start my week. Getting ready for Heroes Con. Can't believe it's June already. I'll be doing some convention videos. Those of you who have asked about Chris, he is coming to the show. We'll be doing some Chris videos. I know there's a handful of people out there that love the Chris videos. And until then, I still have room on my list, the pre-show convention commission list. So just let me know if you want to get on it. And I will see you next time.